Okay, the time's come to do this. We keep talking about this Mike Jordan character, and I don't know if this is such a story about Mike, but the first time that I met him, I was working at a law firm, and we had a party, and they hired him to come play. This is a little bit before you joined him to play with them.
I would have remembered that for sure.
Well, I don't know if you would have or not.
No, I mean you working.
Yeah, that was a notable event in my early years in Chicago. That I worked for this law firm, and the party was like on a big, like in a big outdoor field, and they hired Mike to play, and they knew that at the law firm they knew that I played the guitar and wrote songs, so they had me do like a little, like a vanity, almost like a vanity set, like before Mike, and I didn't know about what Mike Jordan did, and I got up in it, which my music at the time was kind of like nothing like what Mike was doing. You remember back in the 80s, if you were back then, like the kids that they have now, the 20-year-olds have music that's, in ways, it's like more interesting music that the kids are doing now. Like it's kind of, I don't know, it's about penguins, and you know, it's about
the penguins thing is cyclical. It always comes around.
It's about surreal subjects, and you know, sometimes baffling narrative tones. But back in the 80s, what you had was like, we were singing about girls and stuff like that, and about the fun of summer, and there was this like, you know, and we were all like in our mid-20s, right? But we were acting like 15-year-olds. But what we were all coked up was one thing about it. Like the tempos were really bright, and it was all about fun. It was about fun, and wasn't it? Like Mike's songs are about like falling in love, taking your girlfriend out in the car.
My father's here, and you're telling him about it.
No, we didn't do that. That was the vibe of the time. That was the zeitgeist, was cocaine and fun. And anyway,
I tried it. I did not inhale. I didn't sniff. I put it on a hot dog because I thought that it was celery salt.
That's one thing they need on the menu at hot dogs, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
The Coke dog.
And then I ordered another one.
Well, anyway, I got up and I did my little like folky act at the time, not knowing what was going to like follow me. And my act was like, la 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 la, I'm so lonely. It was like that, you know, like dippy folk music or something. And then Mike got up and he was like, you know, he had these great songs that were just like so innocent. One of the songs is like, go ahead and ask her. You remember that one? Ask her to dance. Come on. You won't never get nothing if you don't ever take a chance. No, no, no. He goes, no, no, no. She might say yes, she might say no. If you don't ever ask her, you won't ever know. Go ahead and ask her. Ask her. And then he'd sing it, and then like you'd run like the perimeter of this field where we were playing. Like he'd go, and then he'd run. He'd run like a half a mile at full tilt.
He got arrested for trespassing at times. You know, he'd go so far out of.
He'd go far, right? He'd go way beyond, like where you could hear the concert, and they'd say, "Oh, that guy's gone. The lead singer's gone. The show's about to end." But then he'd come bounding back, and you'd see him like leap up on the stage and onto a speaker column, grab the mic, jump off it, jump in a pool, jump back on the stage, finish the song, and just not be out of breath for some reason.
It wasn't. It was a manic kind of energy, and so that must have really stuck you right back in the mailroom.
It was 3 years before I did another show. And one thing I remember about that show was Mike was a good harmonica player. He also played guitar and probably a little piano too.
No piano.
Okay, guitar and harmonica.
If you want to embellish the story, I shouldn't have said that.
Great, multi-instrumentalist. He's a Stevie Wonder. And he said to me before I started that what was I going to do, and I said I was going to do a little country music or whatever. And he said, "Do you want me to play harmonica on your set?" And I thought, oh my God, like who's this jackass? There's like a jackass with a harmonica. Like, can I play harmonica while you play your set? Like, no. That's always the answer to that one. But,
Good answer.
that's a good answer, right? But he had a harp that was in the right key. As this Merle, he said, "Who wrote this song?" I was like, "It's a Merle Haggard song." He said, "I can play it, don't worry." And he pulled out this B-flat harp and started playing, and we played "If You're Trying to Break My Heart, You Don't Have Very Far to Go" is what it was. And anyway, that was the first time I met him, and I never really got to be friends with him, but I got to kind of idolize him really, and saw him play many times over the years. And then you joined the band, and then kind of interestingly toward the end, and for the last, 4 or 5 years of his life, he turned into a different guy, and you'd go to see him play, and he was heavier, a little heavier in weight, and he had a beard, and he played songs that sounded nothing like Ask Her to Dance. The song sounded, well, we're about to play one that typifies his...
Yeah,
his
it was different, really, really good stuff.
It was great, yeah. He got better as he went. He stopped doing coke. That's the moral of this story.
Well, this one I always like and play it every chance I get. You know, for people that have to listen to it and can't walk out without some measure of embarrassment, like you folks there. I can't stop talking, and I really need to, because I'm getting less and less funny as the night goes on. You think so?
Yeah, keep going.
It's just a little ice cream. I know how many, I can see how many people know the joke by telling the punchline. I'm not going to. These blues that I carry, slowing me down, holding me back, pushing me around, and every time I listen, I can hear the sound of these blues that carry me around. The road that I travel goes long and low. Where it'll take me, heaven only knows. And when I reach the end, there I will be found with these blues that I carry around. Some say if they had the chance, they'd do it all the same. A victim of a circumstance that ain't never gonna change, no. Some say if they had the chance, they'd do it all the same. A victim of a circumstance that ain't never gonna change. The morning is slipping, the afternoon is gone, the evening is telling, the night so long. In every single city, all the lonesome towns, about these blues that I carry around. These blues that I carry around. Thanks for that.
That's a great routine right there. The blues that I carry around, and we're going to